You cannot.
Oh, okay.
You can't.
Unready.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, damn
Sorry
it.
about the technical difficulties.
Yeah,
We are
Streamlabs
here-
sucks.
Yeah, Streamlabs is giving us some issues, but we are here at the Tabletop Misfits yet again for another fun evening during our late night Gooey adventure. We have a lot to go over here, but we're going to do it real quick so we can get into the story. Matt, you're going to start?
Nobody told me I was supposed to do it this week.
That's what Pam said.
No, Pam did tell me.
Yeah, I told you.
So she did. So, welcome in, everybody. We do have quite a bit to go over this week. We need to talk about our sponsors first and foremost. Gooey Cube, obviously, is always going to be the first and foremost people that we thank because they kind of brought us together and gave us this magnificent world that we play in every week. So, you can check them out at gooeycube.com, and thanks to everybody over at the Goo Crew. The Fabled Flame is our sponsor, and we're doing a giveaway this week, right? Is that correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
So we'll be giving away another one of those cool D20 candles. I think Elf Alexander won the first one. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. So there will be another one of those given away tonight. Elf Alexander, we might exclude you from the drawing if you get another one, but we'll see how it all goes. But you can check them out. I'm sure Pam is dropping the link at their Etsy shop. But thanks to Kendra over there for always going to such extremes to try and make sure that we can keep this giveaway going. MC Etchings does a bunch of really cool etchings on nerdy things on glass, metal, and anything else you can think of. Plastic, I don't know, bone, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how their machine works. But they give us a lot of support on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, giving us some signal boosts. And they are offering a 15% discount code for anyone that mentions Tabletop Misfits. We're probably going to drop that link in the chat over there as well. Yep. And thank you to Nick up there. Also, the new ones, well, kind of new. They were with us last week with the discount code over at D&D Fan Close. You can get a 10% discount on their merchandise when you use the code TT Misfits, all caps, at this link. But the new big, crazy, exciting stuff is we have merch, guys. We have T-shirts and hoodies and cups and stickers, and there's a big one that's Tabletop Misfits with the logo, and then there's one that says Dell on it. So you might want to get those orders in to get your Dell T-shirt. Also, I think that maybe there's T-shirts for everybody else, but I know nobody in the audience cares about any of those T-shirts. So get your Dell
you
T-shirt
get your
now.
for swag.
Well, I think
What's that?
I think they might like mine because there's blood splattered all over it.
There is blood splatter on it. Mine has a jester hat on it, though, which is the best.
No, Corey, only
Yes.
T-shirts, no boxer shorts.
Oh, I would love some Dell boxer shorts.
Decimus boxer shorts will need to be in the future.
Okay, I would come up with like a song parody.
We
That's
might
like, I
have
got my
to
Dell
find a
in a
different
box.
vendor for that.
But anyway,
Yeah, no.
Karis is pretty cool too. There's some information about Karis's character that is unknown, but his logo might actually give you a hint to that. Some backstory for Karis. And then also James has his own cool GM shirt that you can grab there. There's also an LGNA, which is Late Night Gooey Adventure. It's not a Ligma joke, but it can be a Ligma joke if you want it to be.
I thought it was.
Yeah, if your friends ask you, you can make it a Ligma joke, and they'll be like, "No, seriously, it's this really cool stream I watch called Late Night Gooey Adventures," and send them over to us. And then I think that we're going to... Pam, do you want to handle announcements tonight? Is that what you're going to do, or do you want me to do those as well?
Yeah, unless you want to, go right ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead. Go ahead,
Either
because
way.
I noticed that
Okay.
Nix is involved, and I know that you're big friends with Nix, so I'll let you do that.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Dell.
Yep. I did it. Buy a Dell
You
t-shirt.
did it. He's lying. We all have swag. But it's Dell. That's what he does. Okay, so next Friday, April 16th, Nix is running a Sea of Thieves charity stream to stop Asian hate. He's going to have prizes and donation incentives. I understand that if you donate $300, they'll sink the ship for you. They're the one they're on. Also joining him are other streamers, and their handles on Twitter are KP11 Studios FFF Steak and the Noir Enigma. It starts at 3 p.m. Pacific on his Twitch stream, and we'll dump that link in there as well. And then after you're venturing on the high seas, get ready for yet another dungeon crawl on the April 17th. They tell us it's going to be the final installment of the Great Gooey giveaway, but I have my doubts we can actually get through the rest of the dungeon.
especially if Alphinius, who is here, keeps making up random dungeon rooms in the middle of it.
Oh yes,
We love you, Alphinius.
Off screen. Yeah, Mandy and I have actually made some arrangements, and I may be driving to Denver and picking up Casey on the way. Anyhow, that is streaming Saturday morning. It's 11 a.m. Mountain Time on the Gooey Cube on Twitch TV. And if you want to join in all the fun and win some cool prizes and join the teams, you're going to have to jump onto the Discord there. And let's see. I'm Team Wizard. Matt is Team...
I'll be back to being a Fusilier this time.
You're the Fusilier. And James, you have the...
I'm the Agent of Jinx.
You're the Agent of Jinx. That's right. Casey's the fighter.
Yes.
So that's where we are on Saturday. And then Matt's already made the announcement about our Tabletop Misfits swag. So get on
Sorry,
over
I thought
there.
that was on my stuff because it was sponsored.
No, it's all rolled in together. That's fine. So yes, there's SFR swag too, and definitely stuff for the guys if you want that.
I think we may be frozen.
You.
Are we?
Oh,
Yeah,
we
Okay.
are.
just our cameras. Everything else is still running, but our cams are broken.
That's fine.
I don't know why. Hold on.
Ooh, it's going to be a rough night apparently tonight when it's technical.
You know what?
It's
Just
okay.
in honor of the frozen cameras, let's just do Theater of the Mind the whole
Pam is
night.
back.
Whole night? I mean, I'm down.
Well,
you know I
yeah.
can do it. So.
I-
We don't need no stinking
I don't
fancy graphics and
understand
Exactly.
why everyone's frozen except for Nvidia.
Pam
I
is
don't
Oh,
not
get
you
it.
briefly
frozen.
weren't.
Everybody else is currently
That's
frozen.
usually it's my Discord dropping
Why?
out. So
I think it's actually those.
Pam is just going to have to be extra tonight in her game, so she's very flourished.
I don't know
Decimus,
if
I believe that it's those instances of capture are broken. You may have to delete them and recapture.
what if I just reset them maybe?
Maybe
Let's try this.
we need to work on some emotes, 12th Tone. We'll do that. We've got a lot on our plates right now, but we will work on it. We've been promising
Okay.
it for a while. Ooh, look, there was this stream OBS.
Hey,
Yeah.
James is back.
Yeah, don't mind anything that just doesn't look right because I have to swap it from the source back to the proper one just to
Don't
get it to
accident-
work.
And don't accidentally show your browser history.
I don't have any of that up. Don't worry about it.
So I'm
He's
trying
not-
to figure out
he's
what
not denying
Alphinius
it.
is
He's
saying
just saying he
no
doesn't have to be
to.
up.
You driving to Colorado with Casey and like being
Oh,
up, I guess.
yeah.
Stop
well,
clicking
we're
on me,
coming from
Decimus.
west of the Rocky, and you guys are coming from east of the Rockies. Yeah, we'll meet in Denver.
Yeah.
Also, I can't do anything about the cursor showing up over top of everything because Streamlabs
We'll be alright.
just doesn't want me to take that out anymore.
It'll be okay. It's not.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
We definitely do
As
need a
long as
Gremlins
everything
emote.
else is working.
We do need a Gremlins emote, and we need a Get Wrecked Nerd
Especially
emote.
Stripe.
Yep, we need to get Wreck Nerd emote.
And we need an
Sure.
emote of Del with an axe in the back of his head. You know, there's all sorts of remedies.
Yeah.
Oh, and Matt, so wait, your wife's ready to go to Denver too.
Yeah, we did our honeymoon in Estes Park. We love Colorado. There's an acupuncture school, a veterinary acupuncture school in maybe Grand Junction that we're thinking about going to. So we're
Well, then you can visit with Casey.
oh yes, Genghis Khan in Denver in February. Alphinius mentioned. That'll be cool. And Gen Con. Come see us at Gooey Cube Gen Con. I think a lot of us are going to be
I
there.
guess
Yes.
Like, actually being in Denver?
Yes.
Are you guys all going?
next February.
We're going
Well-
to Gen Con.
Gen Con's in Indianapolis, so
Yeah.
That's
Are you
in,
going?
August.
Do I need to go?
Yeah.
that's the plan. I have to decide how that's going to work
Um,
because that's the weekend of my son's birthday, but we will figure this out.
Yeah, so if people are actually going, then let me know so I can try and take a couple days off of work and go.
Do we want to vote on if we kick Decimus out of Tabletop Misfits if he doesn't come to Gen Con?
Oh wow, wow,
That's cool.
high stakes.
We can't do that because none of us can run the tech.
I can barely run the tech.
We're using a new capture system tonight. Sorry, guys. That's why we're a little.
Well, actually, I'm on my laptop since,
Genghis
as you can
Khan.
tell, I'm in a wonderful hotel room.
Yeah,
But-
we've been there.
I don't know. It just looked like you have really sweet, like modern takes.
Yeah, I thought
Tastes.
you redecorated, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, thanks
Very
everyone
Spartan.
who resubbed. That's appreciated.
yeah. We do
Yeah,
appreciate
definitely.
that. That helps. We're
Also,
gonna use that money to get some character art from Alphinius at some point.
yes,
we wanna get our
that would
characters
be-
strong.
That would be great.
Yeah.
So-
Also,
I guess I'll do the final thing with that.
before
It
then.
is- Okay, go for it.
So, just for everyone that used the whole channel points system, we have finally added specific people as things you can redeem with your channel points. We have renamed the channel points to luck points. And so all you got to do is it'll tell you to insert a message. You just say advantage or disadvantage, and then it'll throw it in chat. And whoever it is that you give it to has advantage or disadvantage, just as always.
Can I
Let's
give
see who's
myself
gonna be the
one?
first to test it out.
Me. I did.
Yeah, do it for yourself.
I have 11,000 channel points.
And
For Party Wipe. Awesome. All right. Well, that's a good sign. Thank you, Valiant Eagle. It's okay. It's okay. Between 12 Tone and Elf Alexander, they'll save us.
Well, since we did hit level 3, I don't think that a whole party wipe will be quite as easy as
No,
it was before.
I definitely
you're-
remembered the level up
you
my
know
character.
what? Famous last words.
Yeah.
Well,
You remember
you
who you're
guys,
playing with as the game master, so we'll see where that
Yeah.
goes.
you guys might not be too safe, but I'm one beefy boy. I can run away.
We've released
Well,
2
as
demons
long
so
as
far.
none of us are standing in front of him when he's throwing shit, we'll be fine.
Yeah, just stand behind me.
See, you say that.
And then
Well-
he chucks it behind him.
This time, I'll have my hammer, okay? I'll have my hammer this time. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna start popping heads on accident again. Everything's gonna go back to how it was.
Uh-huh.
He's going back to his
Yeah.
Gallagher ways.
All right. So for the first little bit of this this adventure, James, Dell's going to be being quiet and thinking about what he's doing because I definitely didn't forget to level up last time.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I had a bit of some issues with finding some maps, so some of this might be theater of the mind tonight. That's okay because we're still gonna have a lot of fun, which
Yes.
apparently has started like I don't know 25 minutes ago of having fun. Just
Right?
Yeah. It's a good time.
it is. Well, if we have nothing else, let's get down to the late night Gooey adventure. So
And defeat
Yeah.
the Huns.
Let's get down and dirty.
all right. So for anybody who wasn't here last week, they had finally discovered the intricacies of the room underneath the enchanter's cabin. They had also found the saddle that potentially would give way to what would happen or what has happened to the lost brother and jockey and puts the blame on the Hamilton family. Some other things that had happened, though, brought a different spin to the situation. First off, they found three scrolls, each with a black flame candle waxed imprint on each, and with some delicate tampering of removing the candle wax they had discovered a group of weapons were being transported off to Dragon's Cross. And last but not least, there was a nasty symbol at the bottom of 2 jagged daggers crossed, which to people who were able to notice it, Delaire decided to change his demeanor quite rapidly upon this discovery. On top of that, there was some magic that had been used in the enchanter's home to discover why there was a strange trapdoor blocked by multiple chains and a skull lock. Upon discovering how to get it open, this massive creature with a large wingspan and 6 red eyes bursts out of the tube, and as it approached the players, the darkness started to encroach upon them, and before they knew it, all they felt was the wind as the creature had bust through, headed out of the secret door that they had already opened and out into the wilderness. Where it went, players have yet to know, but I'm sure it's not far behind. At the end of our mission, or at the end of our session, Dell and the group decided to head off to the South Watch Tower, where they were given information to meet Sayer and Crendon after a short discussion of what the symbol had meant. And that, my friends, is where we pick up. So as Dell is writing, you can see that his attitude and his quietness kind of just goes very strange to his normal demeanor that you're used to. Throw those hands up for that international sub right there. So thank you.
Yes.
Followers. We just hit 100 followers.
Oh, wow, yo.
Right.
Even
Oh,
better.
yeah.
Donut did it. He was
Yeah.
the 100th.
And as the rest of you are riding behind, are you guys heading off in a quick trot? Are you heading off in a normal?
I imagine Dell's just bolting ahead of us, and we're trying to keep up.
It's to an
For the
extent,
record,
yeah.
I'm on a horse too.
Well,
Yeah.
so
I don't know about those two.
how many horses do we have to even take?
Yeah,
that's
we don't
a
want to
good
run our
point.
horses into the ground. So
So you were
I mean-
given you guys were given 4 horses. They're
Okay.
unsure exactly how they're going to deal with that loss of horses, but between the conversation of Delaire and Sayer and the conversation of Delaire and Quimber, there seemed to be an agreement that this was more important.
Okay. Yeah, because I was going to say, both me and Carrie's are a little too big to be sharing horses with anyone.
Yeah.
They're probably a little big for most horses. Good thing we have big draft horses.
Yeah, they're draft horses to pull the carts, so we should be fine.
oh, didn't we buy? We bought horses anyway.
Well, you
And
bought
we
2.
bought some too.
You bought
Oh, yeah.
2, and then you would have had to you would have had to take 2.
But we did buy 2 big horses.
Yes,
we
you
asked
bought
for
2
draft
big horses to run
Pull the war
your war
To
wagon.
pull the
that you
war
had
wagon.
thought about creating.
It's coming.
In the future, don't worry.
We're gonna build it.
Yeah,
But
kinda
that
like
should cover
the-
Decimus and Karis.
it's kind of like the gummy ships that you build in like Kingdom Hearts, where slowly but surely, one piece after another. And then
I wouldn't know anything about that.
trying to think of other ways of working. I guess it'd be like Legos, too.
Like Banjo Kazooie.
It's like building a ship. We're
Like building
one
a
piece
ship.
at a time.
One piece at a time.
It's like building anything, really.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
It's like a
my
project
analogy was
vehicle,
bad,
you
I
know?
get it.
I'm messing with you, James. It's a good analogy.
We're Gibbs in the basement.
Yeah.
It's like trying to build a PC where you can't buy a graphics card, so we have to wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
Little shits out there mining Bitcoin. All right.
All right.
So
So,
yeah, I'm running my horse, but I'm not gonna run him to death. Like,
Okay.
I don't know when we're gonna need a horse again, or when we're gonna have the opportunity to get more horses. So we should probably
A
Not
fast
kill
and
them.
steady trot.
yeah.
Right. So as you guys head off towards the South Watch Tower, heading north on the road between Tothenshire and Beavenshire, it's going to take you only about an hour before you realize that the road is not going directly to it, and this is going to have to go on more of a rougher terrain heading towards the South Watch Tower that rests there on the coastline, but won't take you more than a couple hours to arrive.
Yeah. Yes, and then I guess we'll take off through the forest that we need to.
Okay.
If you guys are still coming.
Most of it seems to
Yep.
be plains land, grassy. A lot of this is where the ranches would be held between the two cities. Agricultural, but you don't see a lot of forest. Hilly a little bit, but slowly as you continue to ride, you start to see what seems to be a bit of a heavy set of clouds growing heading towards your direction from the waters.
They look like storm clouds.
They do.
Normal, regular storm clouds.
Give me a nature check.
There in the distance, you see a black bird descending upon us.
Well, I can't ruin my fun yet. Come on.
Oh, man.
22. They seem like heavy rain clouds, though you do see strikes of flashes of light within them in a farther distance, but haven't heard any sort of thunder yet, but it seems that it's just a matter of time.
Do we want to look for a place to bed down for the night, guys?
I mean, that sounds like a good idea to me.
Aren't we 2 hours from our destination?
Yes. And you're only shortly before noon.
So we get wet.
I mean,
Aw, I hate the wet.
yeah.
Oh, you might have. Yeah, I know. It'll be the second bath in a week. I'm sorry.
That's a lot of
I mean,
baths.
we're getting to the point where it's excessive, all right?
Yeah, that's a lot of bathing.
It's going to really start to affect you guys hunting. You're going to start smelling like not as musky, I guess.
Exactly. We won't
Yeah.
fit in.
Yeah. No, I agree. We should get you a big hat next time we're in town, just in case it starts raining again.
Oh, absolutely. Big,
All right, as you continue to head west now, as the elevation starts to climb at a slight angle, you can see in the far distance now just the peak of what seems to be this massive stone tower that sits there on the edge.
Can we
That's-
make it before the storm hits us?
It's possible.
How tired are the horses?
Give me an animal handling check, please.
I ain't good at that.
I think I'm okay at it.
I'll take it. Yeah.
Not bad.
14, you know.
Okay.
The horses don't seem to be like dragging. They don't seem to be exhausted. Panting a bit, you know, but the ride has been pretty smooth so far, and you haven't been just straining the horses on the ride.
What do you guys think?
Well, I don't
Because we're
like
not
getting
supposed
wet.
to meet. I mean, do we have tents?
No.
Okay. So if we stay here, then we're probably going to get wet. So do you want to keep going?
I think we can push.
That's one way
I
to
think so
talk
too.
into it.
I think so too. I think you're right.
Well, my horse probably isn't straining as much as the other three.
It's okay. We got big horses.
Yeah.
We got big horses.
Yeah. So they did pay for heavy draft horses. I mean, they do
Yeah.
remember them actually. You guys took the extra amount of money to pay for the heavy draft horse.
And
they're
Decimus
a bit-
has advantage
They're a
on his
bit
next roll.
skittish during
Hey.
combat. They're not war horses, but they are still draft horses. So yeah, so you guys continue to ride.
That
Yes.
sounds good to you, Karis, Esifer? You guys good with that?
Sure.
Yep.
All right,
Just
give
hope
me
there's,
give me a group animal handling check then, please.
Yeah.
Since you each have horses. Oh, and Decimus gets advantage.
Oh,
Yep. I got a 14. Wait. 10 was the highest. Never mind.
oh, Jesus.
Ooh,
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
one of
So
them
Karis
was
fell off.
one of them was a 1, so I'll take the 10.
it's not
Oh,
gone
no.
great, but it's it is what it is.
yeah, I mean it's not
This could have gone much worse.
great. Yeah, I mean you're right. It could have went a
It's
lot
not a
worse.
fair.
I did give myself advantage, James.
You gave yourself advantage.
I didn't roll it, but
So yeah, you start to push the horses and continue to ride towards, and slowly but surely you start to see more and more of this tower creeping downward, start to see more, and this tower starts to widen just slightly. And as the elevation continues to climb, your horses start to slow. And at the moment, seeing about halfway down the tower, you see a few small windows that kind of place within parts of the tower. The horses just kind of stop.
Sure. I'll get off my horse.
yeah, same. And I want to take a good long look at this this building.
Okay.
So Dell wants to scout.
Well,
Give me a
I
perception-
meant just
Give me a perception
from
check.
here. Yeah, I meant just from here for now, just to see if
Right.
anything looks off or if there's any signs that there's been a fight or anything like that.
Okay.
Let's see. It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
We'll take it. We'll take what we can get, you know?
From this angle, like I said, you can see 3 small carved out windows or places of look out higher up in the tower. They kind of wrap around in an angular way, but the only other thing you see is this massive blue beacon. Not sure if it's a gem or a mirror. Something is literally resting at the top of the tower, and it gives off this blue shine.
Okay. How close to the tower are we actually?
You're about probably about 150 feet from the tower itself.
Well, I suggest we approach cautiously. and just keep your eyes out.
And are any of you from Darkenhaven? I can remember.
No.
From Darkenhaven. I mean, technically?
You don't count. I know your backstory. You don't count.
I don't count. What?
You wouldn't have heard this type of information, is why I'm saying.
That's savage.
It'll be okay.
I am a spy, James. Does that help?
Give me a history check.
There we go. I had
The
to fix
donut
mine.
says he's from Darkenhaven.
Give me a history check. Or give him advantage. You got that option. All of our maps, all of our actual maps are from Gooey Cube. We do not take any sort of responsibility for those. Those are all made amazingly by Gooey Cube. So,
Yep, we are playing in the wonderful world.
of Ziothe.
Yes.
I got your back, Donut. I rolled a 20. It's okay.
Look at you. Okay. So with that roll, with a 20,
Well, it's
you
a
know
dirty 20.
Yeah, but it's a 20.
But it's
Yeah.
still a 20.
You know a few things. One, you know this is one of two towers, so the North Tower and the South Tower, and they're built together to guard the Gloomport.
Right.
Specifically, that gym is used to raise a massive wall of water if for some reason there was a danger that would potentially attack Darkenhaven.
Okay.
Very cool.
The other thing you know is that specifically the South Tower is not just a tower for guarding, but also an initiate's place of training for Zyranthian battle mages.
Interesting.
And now I gotta watch because the master's here, so I have to make sure my history's
Uh-oh.
We're just going to wreck the lore now.
Oh, no. The pressure's on.
Okay. So, cautiously, I'll tell everybody there could be just like a ton of like really new kind of trigger happy mages here. So let's just be really gentle about how we approach this, because I just learned to cast magic like last night, so I know how it can be. Like I'm itching to cast some magic on something, and I can only imagine how that would feel if like it actually did much of anything.
I feel
Other
like
than
that's
just-
not how it works.
So
No, it totally is, and then I'll touch
yes
the head.
and no. In his case, he has been given a document that allows him to understand how to cast
Yeah.
magic.
So it's
I'm
not
just
something
training
that
He
he's
has
been
been
learning?
able to utilize this document or this information to make sure that it works.
Yeah. It's something I've been practicing with Sayer, but I haven't ever quite figured it out. But with the like surge of emotions that came up with what's happened, and kind of maybe even the exposure of the blast of all that magic stuff that Karis exploded when he set the house on fire with all the evidence in it,
I don't know what you're talking about.
that has kind of like knocked the dust loose and cleared up the key trails. So
Okay.
yeah, I'll touch Decimus's his hammer head and cast light.
And cast light.
Yeah, so it glows now.
Okay. Yeah, so
Huh. Isn't that
you
something?
see that he seems to have he's been taught a couple parlor tricks at this point, pretty much.
Yeah,
I guess that'll work good for you and Essie whenever we're in dark places.
it is something that we typically go to places without light, and when there is light, Essie usually blows it out immediately. So it will be nice to have a source of light that can't be blown out.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
fire
so that'll
is...
make you the target.
Hey, you're right. They can't see in the dark either, like the bad guys. So it is really handy. But yeah, So let's just be careful because you never know with people who've discovered magic. Sometimes they get a little bit reckless and their friends get hurt, but it's going to be okay. And I'm not talking about you guys.
I'll be okay.
Yeah.
All right. So as you continue to approach with caution, the first thing you see as it starts to lower is you spot one single person kind of about a quarter of the way up in a window. And you can just see the incantation starting to spiral around his hand as he's doing something at this moment.
I'm going to say, hold, friend. We're here for the meeting. I assure you, we mean no harm. It's
You're about
everything.
you're about 80 feet away. Like you're not even near the thing. You're just seeing it in the distance.
Okay.
I'm sure it's nothing of consequence. I'm going to try and tug the horse along the path with me to go forward.
Okay. The horses
More magic than me.
seem to be forcefully walking, but you can tell that they've hit their moment of restraint, and just the one you have, Karis, is you kind of tug on it a bit more, it just sits down. Just
Oh.
We
Is there
can
a,
ground tether them.
yeah, I was gonna say, is there like a
Unless
tree or
there's
something
a
nearby?
tree nearby.
There's sparse trees like in the area, but there's not a dense amount of trees in this. But you can roll me a perception check.
Is there stuff for them?
Sure.
Can they forage? Stuff for them to munch on while they're standing there?
Mm-hmm.
Ground tether.
Specifically, the area you're in is known for raising and cattle and horses.
Oh, I have
Don't
advantage
let
on
them
this
to
roll.
wander into someone's field.
I forgot. I'm rolling that second roll just to see if it's any better because Donut gave me advantage.
Okay. So between the two of you, you seem to find a couple different sets of trees, depending on how far out you want to go. But you're able to find a location where you should be able to tie off your horses and allow them to give them some sort of a lead to graze while you're
Sure.
So.
Yeah, and that'll work. We can leave him here just in case that guy does inevitably cast a fireball at us. It doesn't. It doesn't.
Yeah, I haven't gotten fireball yet. Maybe a little closer.
Oh, you didn't get fireball?
Mm-mm.
I've got fireball.
I think I've got it too.
Yeah, I mean, I think we agreed everybody gets fireball next level.
No,
Gift from Elf.
I don't actually.
This must be a wizard thing. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't actually know fireball unless Alphinius wants to make a quick errata to the Agent of Jinx, which grants me use of fireball at level 3.
No.
Let's not do that.
Spell
Alphinius-
dancers get it first.
Alphinius, if you're still in chat, nothing has given James
he's there.
more horrifying nightmares than the fact that my agent has advantage on every persuasion and deception check.
Goodness gracious, it's torture. It's hilarious.
Exactly. Cleanse with fire.
Yeah.
I mean, we had to do that with the amalgam of bodies
Yeah.
It's pretty much our solution for
in
everything.
that one church.
Let's see, the zombie babies, the giant glob of bodies.
The entire
burned it.
church.
Cabin.
We've burned
burned a
everything we've come in contact with.
You burned a church, you burned a cabin.
Oh, we didn't
Yeah.
burn the cabin. We exploded the cabin.
No,
It's
Karis
true.
burned
We're
it,
moving
then
on.
it
No,
exploded.
Karis burned it, and then the
exploded.
reaction of magical components and other devices that were being
Karis
used in the
exploded.
cabin made it explode.
Which burned us as
And then
well.
it clear cut the forest.
But anyway, yeah, let's cautiously approach this guy and like I'll even use prestidigitation. Dell is obsessed with his new magic to cast prestidigitation and like shoot sparks up in the air. And, like that say like
thank
we're
you.
friends.
All right. So as you shoot all these sparks off in the air. You can see a group of about 6 Zyranthian guards start to, with spears, start to kind of come over or down the hill towards you.
We're just walking.
I'll look at them kind of with a side glance.
And
And
they
then
start
agents-
to slowly span out.
And
So,
agents
can I kill
can't.
'em?
I'll say, "Hail, friends."
All 6 of them look back at each other and look back at you. What is your business here? One of them steps forward.
He doesn't need any more advantage, 12.
Yeah, 12. I've got the. Oh wait, he meant to give that to.
You meant to give it to me.
Yeah, he gives. So that's for James.
Yeah, that's for
Yeah,
the TPK later.
That's what I mean.
I'll look at him and say, "My Lord Jinx requires my presence at the Southwatch Tower."
Under whose authority?
Jinxes. But further than that,
Each of them are looking like each other like, who are you people? Your party seems to
He's
be
an agent of Jinx.
far off the path. Have you lost your carnival?
No, we're not carnies anymore.
so
I'm
just
not crazy.
What would make you leave the Hanatas? Your people seem to run pretty deep together.
Oh, we got a secret mission we're on.
Big
I'll look at
problem.
him.
He has a mission from God.
yeah, you stole it, Esper. I was gonna say I'm on a mission from God.
Big people to solve big problems.
Right. I think you've wandered a little too far off, or you've had a little bit too much to drink. I'd probably head back to the road if I were y'all.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't
we just
think
gotta
you
go to the tower
understand who
first.
I am. I'm gonna give them my father's name, and his name is. I don't think I've actually come up with a name for him.
Come on.
Video disappeared. Hold on, guys.
Yes, you did.
I know.
His name is actually going to be Delmar. Is his name?
Delmar. Okay.
I'm canonizing that he is a water touch,
Okay.
blood touched. But I'll say my name is Delmar Visanti, and I am here as one of the leaders of the Order of the Agents of Jinx, and I am here with my friends to take care of some business, and we are going to the tower. Now, if you wish to stop us on our endeavors, then I can certainly speak with some friends in Darkenhaven who can make your career progress to little more than a steady march to retirement in some backwater in the worst shithole backwater town you've ever heard of. So either get out of my way or kiss your career goodbye.
Roll me an intimidation.
I don't get advantage on intimidation.
No, but some.
You do have advantage,
well,
though.
You might
I
want
was
to.
going to say, I'm sure
Somebody
everybody is
give you advantage.
throwing
Two
out.
people have given you advantage already.
It's because I'm good at lying and they like it.
I currently
And
have disadvantage.
GM doesn't have advantage because
How does a 17 work for you? Oh yeah, they canceled out your advantage, James.
It happens.
yeah, Corey canceled your advantage.
Canceled my advantage?
Yeah, they did.
Yes.
Oh, that's
12
horrible.
gave you advantage and Corey gave you disadvantage, so it's a wash.
remember, if you donate actual money, I get to keep that advantage.
Yeah, or if you subs get to make a cool decision too.
That's right. You watch him for a moment. He kind of looks at everybody back and forth. He's like, and you hear almost this whisper between them, going, "Who is Del Mar? Who are these people? Like, I don't know who
We don't
sent
know
you
any Del
here,
Mars.
but if you haven't cleared this with the Archmage here, Franquette, then there's no reason why you would be here. Do you have
All
a
right,
writ
James.
from a sort of noble or somebody
I
from
mean-
Darkhaven that would give you permission to speak to Master Franquette?
Well, you forced my hand, James, so I will
I
slowly
love it.
approach.
I love forcing your hand.
I will slowly approach the man, put my hand on his shoulder, and cast Friends.
Okay, the one that's been speaking to you the entire time.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Who's your buddy?
Who's your buddy? He's
What,
gonna be real mad when that wears out.
what is your what's the DC on that?
And my DC is. Hang on a second. 14.
That's wisdom,
Charisma.
charisma. Well, make sure I don't. Did I lose advantage? I have an
Yes.
advantage before I do this. I'm getting lost in the advantages and disadvantages. So
No.
I do that.
I have an advantage twice, so I'm gonna have to use that at some point.
Look at you. All right, let's see here.
Well, from Corey and from my fellow Dutchie.
Well,
I hear-
that is definitely a
Oof.
one.
Fail.
A fail. You watch his hands turns, and for a moment there, he gets ready to become hostile. His spear starts to lower, and then immediately he places it down to his side. He looks over and he says, "He seems to be friends of Master Franquette. We can take him." And the rest of the guards are just looking back and forth to each other and looking at him and being like, "What just happened?"
No need to worry about escorting us. We'll find our own way.
And you could see the rest of the guards have just like jaw dropped, completely puzzled look on their faces, and this one just kind of steps
He pulled a
aside.
Jedi mind trick on him.
Yeah, this one just kind of steps aside and walks. And let you guys walk by.
And then I'll be facing towards him, and then I'll turn back to the guys and go, go, come on, let's go. We're off soon. Let's go.
Yeah, sure.
How long is
Right
that?
behind him.
Not long. I think a minute.
All right. So with that,
Oh no.
let's bring
Let
us
me
up.
check it and see.
If you start to head towards the South Watchtower, now you can see this what looks like not even doorway.
Lasts
Just
for a minute.
what was that?
It lasts for 1 minute.
Okay. So as you guys get up to the doorway where a wooden door should be, you just see an opening, and an iron frame that goes around this stone tower, the door. And at the top of it, it just says, in some language, and you can see it kind
Speak
of
friend and
sketched
enter.
in. It's just kind of sketched in. Do any what does everybody know for languages?
I know a few.
Common and Ethereum.
That's be common.
I have Common, Orc, and Gorund.
Elvish and Orc.
Oh, you do know then.
Speak friend and enter.
It is
Yeah.
Elvish, and it's runes. It's runes for an alarm spell.
Oh.
Also, James, if this matters, which I'm assuming it does, that guy now knows that I cast friends on him.
Yep.
And he can act accordingly
Okay.
if he chooses to.
Yeah, that's part of it.
Yeah.
Sadly.
So, hold on. Let's just spin over to our map then, and we'll see where this thing starts.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll get to it. Let's bring everybody over.
Oh God.
Let's get people where they
no.
need to go.
Oh no, I need a token with vision. Oh, okay, that was close up. Sure. Yep.
Need a token.
Let's put Dell up closer.
Yeah. That seems like a place Dell would be. He's got to get closer to him for the lion.
Front.
Yeah. So you see now two guards standing on either side. They seem to be a little less paranoid, knowing that a group of them had headed off. And now the four of you are standing in this this doorway around this large stone tower. In the middle, you can see an assortment of tables, chairs, stools. And then it's centered right in the middle seems to be a stairwell that leads upward.
Are they attempting to bar our way in at all, or can we go in?
They are not at the moment.
Okay, well,
We should.
Oh,
we might
God.
want to go in before their buddies behind us.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, we're going in?
Figure out they've been whammied. Well, you guys can stay outside if you want.
Sure. I'll go in.
All right, so as the four of you
I
walk
guess.
in, you can now see an assortment of cloaked figures in this azure blue color with a white trim on them. Some of them seem to be digging through a book. Others seem to be writing. You can even see one that is messing around with an assortment of baubles and jars.
I'll kind of lean over to Decimus and Karis and be like, "Hey, look at these nerds! Look at them! Just reading their books."
I've never studied a day in my life.
Yeah,
No one
But you
taught me how
like
to read.
books.
yeah, but like, I got stuff to do. Like, I can't just sit around reading books all day. There's a lot of lying that needs to be done.
How loud are you speaking?
Oh, I'm whispering.
Okay. Let's see.
I thought that these people weren't happy with us. What?
What?
I don't think they even care that we're here.
They don't care.
They don't care yet.
Didn't
They're
they
gonna,
just
like T-minus 10. They're gonna care.
Minus 9.
Yeah.
Somebody just rolled. Okay, they don't even know we're here.
Yeah, so
Oh,
why do they
Should we go upstairs?
yeah, Dell, where are we supposed to go?
Yeah,
Oh,
where
I
are we
have
supposed to
no
be
idea.
meeting?
No idea.
Didn't you
I
take
don't-
us here
What?
for a reason?
Yeah.
But-
I'm meeting with
Aren't we
some.
supposed to be?
Yeah, I'm supposed
But
to meet
you-
Sayer here.
Are we here like
You
a day
don't know
early or
where?
something?
Maybe.
you were given meet us at the South Watchtower. That's all you were given by Sayer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
And you were also told that it would be in 2 days.
Oh, it's been like 4 hours. Dell likes to be places early, just in case.
Well,
Well,
Because if you're on time, you're late.
let's find
I'm
room
so-
and board, I guess.
those guys are coming and they're not going to be happy. I'm going to survey the room for any insignias of Jinx or any kind of etchings in Thieves' Cant or anything like that.
Okay. And you're just wandering aimlessly while these people are studying?
Yep.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Oh God.
Look, if you gotta act like you fit in, act like you've been there before.
I have not been here before.
Well, neither have I.
Looking around the outskirts of the room and the walls themselves, you don't seem to see anything in Agent's Cant or symbols of Jinx. You see a lot of symbols of Mythos. You see a lot of symbols of Lairn. This is definitely a room of learning. You do see what seems to be some burned up or frosted dummies to the right of where you guys are standing right now, where they seem to be practicing basic spells.
Fireball spells.
Yeah.
Giant hole in the wall in the ground, you know.
Sure.
As one does, yeah.
As you head over towards where the bookshelf is, you can see the stairwells, and the stairwell's going up. But in the center of it is a stone figure. With like no facial expression, almost mannequin like, and a cloak over top of their head, and they're holding that staff. And then at the end of the staff is this about the size of a baseball gem that sits at the end of the staff.
Do I recognize who this figure is? I'm assuming it's some sort of mage god. But do I recognize specifically?
Without the figure, the actual face itself, it's hard to tell. It's literally almost like a robotics, like just a clean slated face. There's no eye sockets. There's just the shape of the nose. There's no mouth.
I'm gonna walk up to it and kind of look at it in the face, and I'm gonna look at it and say, "Did you hear about the dwarven psychic who escaped prison? Now we've got a small medium at large." And kind of give it the little weird Dell laugh and see if it reacts.
For a moment, you seem to notice just this slight grin cross out of nowhere on the face and then just fade back into nothing.
And I will say, if you're my Lord Jinx, I could really use a place to get me and my friends away from this. I pulled a really cool joke on these guards outside, but they're going to realize any second and they're not going to be happy. So if you could kind of give me a sign of where I'm supposed to be meeting
About
the
the
rest of
time
the
you
guys.
hear that, you start hearing, "We have intruders!"
Time's running short, Jinx. Please, Lord.
Well,
Roll me a perception check.
Advantage knocking around in chat.
I don't think so.
Not this time.
Okay. That's not bad.
not bad. Pretty
That'll
good.
work.
That's a thing.
You see right at the bottom of the statue, in the left corner of it, the symbol of Jinx.
I'll touch it.
Okay. For a second there, it becomes warm to the touch, and then you feel this almost break in the stone.
Push
And
hard.
at about that moment, you can now hear the footsteps coming into the room as all six of the guards are heading into the room.
I'll look
with
at the
this
guys and be
man
like,
not very happy with life right now.
come on.
We're gonna run over here.
Sure.
Four of you
oh,
are
is
heading here.
yep. Okay.
Oh, yep.
I'm gonna get you guys moving so I can start placing our guards.
Bring-
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Where to now, Dell?
Jinx only knows. I found a cool button though, and will push on this crack a little harder.
Okay. You can feel the slide. Oh, small drawer open.
A drawer opens.
Yeah, a drawer opens.
We were hoping for a door,
Can we
but
fit in that?
Oh, Elf Alexander, you have bit bombed us.
Yes, I see that.
Oh goodness, we've been bit
Yeah.
bombed.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I can start.
So if there's something you wanna influence there, let us know.
Yes.
Indeed.
So it, like
You're
a door
welcome to
opens or
write
like
it
a
in
secret
the
door
chat,
opens.
and I will do my best to influence it into the entirety of the story.
So like a door opens that I can hide in, or like
No,
cool-
about the size of almost like a cigar case, like this, about that big, and it's sitting literally at the bottom or left corner of the statue.
yeah, I'll open it up and see what's in there.
Okay. 1 second.
Jinx, I love you and I appreciate it, but I was really hoping for like a hidden door or something because I don't want to have to ice these nerds.
Does the stairwell go up or down?
What was that?
Like,
The
looks like
stairwell.
both.
The
Does it
stairwell
go
goes
up or down?
It goes
Goes
up.
up. Okay.
It doesn't seem to show that in the picture, but I was not paying attention to that until now.
Sure.
So
I mean,
I
that's
noticed
fine.
it just as we started going through it, and I was like, "Oops, that's not how that's supposed to go."
That's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
I
everything.
think we should go up.
You
Well, let
see
me
what
get my-
looks like a cylindrical metal piece with a smiling jester's face on the one side of it and a frowning jester's face on the other. Almost the same size as a scroll would be, but it's just this metal tube, and then on each side, almost what could be placed as a like a candle wax seal is what it looks like.
Okay. I'm going to use identify.
Okay.
Let's see what kind of magical properties this thing's got.
0 is not magical.
Oh. All right. Well, there went one of my 2 magic spells.
Oh no.
Slots for the day. It's fine. None of my spells actually do damage. I was just messing with you guys. Okay. Yeah, let's go.
While he's playing with the scroll tube, let's start sneaking up the stairs.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Up,
Let's do it.
up.
All right. So as you head up the stairwell, giving you guys a bit of a chance to get away from what is going on as the commotion starts to grow downstairs.
Oh, yeah.
You head up. In this one, you step into. The room is full of shelves and books, and there doesn't really seem to be much going on here, but then the stairwell just continues. You can look out.
I want to take another look around here, James, and see if there's like any more markings or like maybe even a hole to put this rod. Something like that.
Okay. Give me a perception check, please.
You guys, please, if you have any ideas, I'm like completely out.
Nope.
Yeah, I got one.
We're just in this now.
Yeah, we're kind of stuck in here.
Yeah.
No way out.
15.
Yeah, 15.
Scanning around the edges in the library room, ducking quickly between the shelves. You don't seem to notice anything, but as you go back towards the doorway, and you can see the spiral staircase. You get about up a quarter of a way, and you see again a symbol of Jinx, the smiling jester. In literally like the from your eyes level, you can see a place between the stairs of where the symbol is.
I will take the smiling jester face and touch it against the smiling jester symbol.
Okay. As you do,
Donut's given all the players advantage, by the way.
Yeah, because
This
it might
cancels-
get bad.
This cancels out my disadvantage.
Except Pam.
as you do that, you
It's okay. I
notice
still have the one from the last time you gave me.
you watch as the stairwell just kind of drops inward and folds down opposite in a very strange manner. And you can dip into this small alcove.
Yeah, and Jinx will kind of, or Dell will kind of be like, "Thank you, Jinx." He'll like whisper this tiny little like, "Come on! I found a hole."
Is it
Is
gonna
it a
fit
slide?
everyone?
Will everyone fit in here, James?
So as you start to move forward, right, you can feel now stairwells going down behind in the opposite direction, heading down.
It's a secret stair.
Yeah. Yeah, come on.
Yes.
Come on.
So
Yeah,
It'll be
I
fun.
like it.
Let's go.
Jinx, I hope you're okay with me bringing my friends down here.
So you take a moment and you start to hear the footsteps of the soldiers slowly starting to come up, tromping up the stairs. And as they do, you shove the piece of the stair back together, and you hear it kind of crush together. You feel the steps, and the rubble from the below taps onto your head as small pieces of pebble fall down. You're in pitch darkness.
I thought he had light on his mall.
Still?
Uh,
How long does that
Well,
last? Doesn't it last
It
like an
lasts for an
hour?
hour.
I don't know.
yeah.
We haven't been here that long.
Yeah, I guess it lasts an hour, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
Honestly, to be fair, so that they wouldn't be paying attention to us, I probably would have dismissed it at some point.
I personally thought you were just like, see, I can do light, and then went away. But I didn't realize you just kept it up the entire time.
Nah, I probably would have dismissed it. Yeah, I'll cast light on a coin and hold on to it, and kind of light her away.
Yeah, because color spray's a little bright.
Yeah, for sure.
You take the moment to head down the stairwell and slowly, step by step, you feel these are old, very old stairs. And you continue to descend 50, 100, about 150 feet down in a spiral. You now know you're below the tower. You only went up 3 stories. You're below, way below.
Headed down to Gloomport almost.
And for a moment there, you start to feel the cold air. And you hear the water as you continue to descend. Have you guys lit a light again, or are you guys just doing this in pure darkness?
I cast light on a coin to
Okay.
hold in front of us.
Yeah.
I can see.
Yeah.
Ainsies.
You can see in shades, but it's very hard to when everything is the same shade.
Actually, with the coin glowing, we could just light a torch too, because we all have them in our packs.
Yeah.
But with the coin glowing and starting to lead this beacon as a beacon down slowly as the stairs turn for about another 20 feet, and then all of a sudden it opens up into a small hallway. The ground stone, the walls stone. Small alcoves sit about 15 feet in succession of twos.
Is
Okay,
it dry
guys.
or is it damp in here?
It's dry.
Okay, guys. Sorry, I had to take the
Your show,
lead
Bill.
there for a second, but I had a hunch that Jinx was playing a joke on these wizards, and that this might actually be a place that was under his protection. But I got to be honest, I don't know. I didn't know that was going to happen, and I don't know where we are now. But it seems like we're not being followed. So now we have time to discuss things. If you guys have any suggestions, or I mean, I think we should probably check these alcoves.
Darius raises his hand.
Yes.
Should we burn down the tower?
No.
It's
Please,
stone.
no.
No.
Jinx likes this place.
No.
Let's leave it alone.
I mean, they're not friendly people.
Well, they're not friendly
Yeah.
people. We just lied to them a lot.
Well,
And by we, I mean like the royal we.
Yeah, we know. Let's check this place out.
So
Yeah, but
what
please,
you're saying is they hate us because they ain't us.
Because they ain't us. Yes.
Haters gotta hate.
Jinx is wrongly spelled. Thank you, Donut. That's okay. I need to update it. It is 2 X's, but that's okay.
Where is it? Only one X at?
Under my name, but it's fine.
Oh,
Don't
let me
worry about
fix
it,
it.
Decimus.
I can fix it real quick, easy peasy. Don't worry.
But my only,
That's what
my
he
only,
says now.
yeah. Oh, I don't like that you put a poll up there.
Look, boom, easy.
Oh
What?
shit!
It's that.
I'm gonna
fast.
pretend. I'm not gonna look at that. Don't look at the poll, guys. You guys in chat do, but friends.
We're gonna go walk into Tyrone's.
I think we're going into
Danger wall.
Narnia.
Yeah, I think we're in Narnia. We just have to see what part of Narnia.
Where's Mr. Tumnus at?
Some of it's not great.
Where's Mr. Tumnus?
I look at Desmond and go, "Look at me, I'm Mr. Tumnus." My only request is that if you guys find something that looks like it's old or like has a jester face on it or something, don't smash it, because that's a holy relic of my god, and he likes his things. So let's be respectful down here. This isn't like when we burn all the magic shit and release the demons and stuff.
mean,
this is where we use our inside voices.
when am I not respectful?
I mean, that's true. That's true. Yeah, but just like, like, let's be cool in here. And if you are not cool, just know that sometimes Jinx likes to play little jokes and something bad may happen.
I like jokes.
So,
Yeah,
how far
me
does
too.
this hallway go? Can we see the other end of it?
I think
About
we're waiting
100
on that poll to finish.
It's about 80 yards forward, and then it opens into another room, and you can see what we find out on the pole. But it looks like what you'll be seeing is a large dining table, a heavy and then a bit of a glimmer of light.
So you want to check out the alcoves while we're here, just to look at everything?
Yeah, just to make sure there's not like, oh my god, Elf Alexander really wanted that to be a dining hall. It's 2,700 channel points.
Y'all are gonna have to
Jeez.
step up if you want to change his world.
Yeah.
Alexander's like, no, this is my world now. Not yours.
Yeah.
Or like we go into Camelot now then?
I am the DM now.
Yeah, let's check these alcoves and just make sure there's not like some horrendous traps or something.
I'll check one, I guess.
And by traps, I mean jokes. Obviously, love you, Jinx, but
It's kind of a point of view thing.
yeah.
Right?
Oh, you want me to do that?
That's what you're looking for.
Yeah, I'm looking for like traps and like
Okay.
jokes and all kinds of stuff. Is that perception or is that sleight of hand to look for traps?
To look, so it's going to be one of two. If you're going to, so it's a perception at first.
Okay, all right. Let me do it. And I
Sleight
do have
of
advantage
hand
on this roll.
arm. Me too.
17. Thank you, Donut, for the advantage. Oh,
I needed it.
you did.
So as you start to head into the alcoves, and you see this place, it seems old, but every once in a while you spot these small plates on the ground. The stonework just doesn't look the same. And there's one really placed in between each of the alcoves.
Dear God, Decimus.
I was checking an alcove. I don't know what to tell you.
Well,
Damn.
I think Decimus just found Jinx's left jangling ball.
Yeah.
His left nut.
So Decimus, like your history of just knowing stone, knowing the mountains, and seeing the difference in the very minute differences between types of stone. You look and you can see down this hallway that there are shifts in the floor. Parts of it seem to be a different type of stone, maybe a lighter or a heavier stone. And they all seem to sit in between the two alcoves.
Yeah, I'm gonna point out those differences in the stone to Dell.
I would prefer not to disarm those. Let's just be careful where we place our feet, and I'll point them out to Karis and Essa for if she didn't notice them already. And because I don't want to disarm these; they're put here for a reason.
We want to do that tumbling act like in whatever movie that was.
Okay, yeah.
The what?
You know,
it's the old like spy movies. Yeah, you know, where they like dip under their lasers and
Charlie's
stuff.
Angels. I don't know.
It was in Charlie's Angels too. Yeah.
It seems to be a simple. The way you're looking
Indiana
at it seems to be
Jones.
pressure plated. Just don't step in the area, and you should be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
I got big
As you
long
walk
legs.
by, you can see on on one side 3 holes on the left side, one top, middle, bottom. They kind of present themselves
Pokey
around a
things.
mural of what would give a stoning craving of a mural. And you can see where they've inserted these points in the picture.
Okay. What is the picture of?
This specific one is just a man staring at a tree.
Okay.
But you can see that there seems to be a hole in an apple at the top. In between the man's fingers, in the middle, and then setting right below his foot, there seems to be another hole. And these holes are only about a quarter of a gold piece sized.
Thanks for coming in, Alphinius. We appreciate you being here.
Yay! Bye, wizard.
Bye.
Oof.
So I went to look and see if there's any like stone pieces or anything around that look like they may fit in there.
I can help look.
Please do. You've been looking real good.
I like stone. I don't know why.
Okay. They seem to in the plate or in the little holes.
In the plate.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Okay.
Because now you have to get close.
Investigation.
Nightbot just got my wife. That's pretty funny.
Okay. 17.
And she didn't post a link. He just thought it was a link.
She posted a clickable link to Mr. Goot. I don't even want to know where that goes to.
Probably just forgot the space.
Yeah, she must have. Mr. Goo is like, Nightbot was like, no, thank you.
I know where that goes. I ain't playing that game.
It's okay. It just read that as a link. It's not.
Oh, God.
You have to put a space between Mr. and Goo. So, yeah. I got a 12, and Decimus got a 17.
Okay, so between the two of you, you start to you start to look around the edges, and you can see now that this is a pressure plate, and that if for some reason you would put any sort of weight upon it, a mechanism would be released.
Okay. So it's a picture of an apple with a hole in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the hole is a
seems to
an
just be
indentation.
a dark tube.
And there's one where the arrow is, right? Or where the man's bow is.
Yes.
And then where's the other one?
Next to his foot.
Okay. So, what are you guys thinking on this?
I'm gonna go
Probably
ahead
don't wanna
and step over the pressure plates and then just walk past the picture.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Move
I
past
don't
the
know.
next alcove.
Yeah.
Similarly, same thing. You see another
okay.
one. This one seems to have a knight being, or a knight being knighted, and 3 similar holes in different spots within the picture.
So
Okay.
one of you can find the pressure plate so we can all avoid it.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
The
We're
guy who knows stone.
So Decimus pointed out every time you guys get close to one, he immediately is like, "Hey,
Yeah.
don't do that."
There.
Yeah, so I guess we move past that one as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And if there's a dining room at the end, maybe they have food.
So you avoid the third alcove, in a similar fashion. You open up into this massive dining room. 6 sets of chairs, one on either side. The table is empty. 3 chandeliers sit in the sky, or sit high on the ceiling. This blue, ominous light kind of glows from within. A door to your left and a door to your right.
And nothing else.
Nothing.
There's no pictures, no nothing.
No tapestries?
There is.
It's a castle.
You
There must be
see-
tapestries.
You see what seems to be 12 different tapestries, each with their own color, each with their own symbols. None seem to really work together, but you see 6 on one side, 6 on the other.
Do we
The 2
recognize any
doors.
of these symbols?
Hmm?
Go ahead.
Do we recognize any of the symbols?
Give me a history check.
Okay.
I'll take that.
Dang.
Isn't this supposed to be Jinx's house?
Right? He's playing a
not
joke. It's playing a joke on him.
I'm also not a super experienced agent of Jinx either.
Yeah. He's piecing it together. you're actually starting to piece some differences together. In historical documents that you read while on the skyships, specifically with your parents, there was before the Woe of Ruin. There was 200 years ago, so after the Woe of Ruin, but before Zyranthia. There was the sovereign states of Intelsa, which there were 12 of them, each with their own logo, or each with their own tapestry, and each with their own emblem.
So very old.
Very old.
All these tapestries predate Zaranthia.
Correct.
And I will relay that to my companions if they're not paying attention.
Any idea what they mean?
They're the original ruling houses that were in charge before Zaranthia was founded.
Do any of them have any symbology that is reminiscent of Jinx?
No.
It's like a jester's cap, smiling face, anything like that? No.
And there's 2 doors?
There's 2 doors, left and right. Well, as you're walking in, so you're standing in the middle of this dining area on the left and on the right. There are doors, wooden doors that are closed.
I'm going to go to the left door.
Okay.
I open
Are
it.
the doors... Was there a symbol on the door at all? Is it just a plain door?
Just plain doors.
There's no tapestry above the doors or anything like that?
Nope.
Oh, okay. So there's...
Did the door open?
With a heavy creak, you hear the door open, and slowly you start to reveal the next room. And as you peer deep within it, you look for a second, and that's where we'll take our break. So we'll come back in just a couple minutes
no!
to find out what is going on behind the left door. So
And so James can shuffle his maps.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
Mm-hmm.
actually, I have no maps for the rest of this for the
Well,
evening.
okay.
So
Ooh.
we're gonna play
Actually,
all out
fun.
of
We will
Theory of the Mind.
be right back, people.
I think
So-
James thought we were going to have to fight a bunch of
All right, we back.
Back.
All right. So, returning. The left door is opened. Karis looks in. Quiet. Almost as if so quiet you could hear yourself breathe. You look around. And you see this glooming fog cloud kind of pouring out from around it. And these skeletal figures starting to emerge.
Yeah. I close the door. Let's not go in there.
Job.
I opened
Can you
the
tell us
other
what's
door.
in there?
Yeah, that was some really scary stuff. Well, let's try the other door.
Yeah, I opened the other door.
You hear this crashing against the door as this rattling of bone hit the door from the other end.
I'm gonna grab a chair and tuck it under the doorknob.
I just bolted away from the door.
Well, did the door
Fear.
open like inward or did it open outward?
I have it
Inward.
open inward.
Inward.
Oh, so we're just screwed. Just run.
Yeah, so they're trying to push the door open
Yes.
Yeah.
and
They're
it's not going to
skeletons.
work.
Well, they're skeletons, so
Yeah. No.
So we're good. We're
as
good.
long as it stays closed. I
Um,
guess we're gonna peek at the other door now.
Yeah, I'm going to just bust
Does that
open the
feel-
next door.
Okay.
Gently
That's probably
You
also
must.
not a trap.
open.
Yep.
Door flies open as
Yeah.
Decimus busts through this room. 3 figures sit in chairs in front of you, each
Oh.
with a mask on, each with a jester's hat on,
I
each swinging a
sprint,
dagger.
You're up.
Hi,
sprint to the
friends.
front.
Dagger on
Ha
one
ha
finger.
ha ha ha.
Yeah. Sprint to the front and pull my hood back. And have the jester's hat is on display. Hello. Hello. I'm supposed to meet Sayer here in 2 days.
No response. They're just staring at you.
Say it again in
Are they
agents
like
can't.
statues?
Moments. Give me a perception check, Dell.
Okay. Awful.
You don't seem to see them move at all.
Does it look like they're even so breathing?
Do you guys want to see a show?
Hang on. Let me spend my last spell slot and cast Detect Magic.
Okay. You see these are all illusions. You also sense a looming watch from around.
I know these are illusions. Please show yourself so that we can speak.
The illusions vanish. Behind the illusions now stand 3 members of the Agents of Jinx.
Oh,
A-
man, am I glad to see you guys.
2 seem to be about 5.5 feet tall, each wearing one wears a blue and white mask that kind of swirls around parts of the face. The other one has a purple and white mask that stripes across. And the final one that walks out from behind the 2, dainty figure, a red dress, and a pure red mask stands in front of you.
Who ordered the striptease?
Nope. Don't say that.
Give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh no.
Keep going.
no.
You just got Thanos snapped.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yes, please.
Wow.
Yeah, I did a thing.
For a moment there, you feel your voice just kind of stop and then immediately come back.
Shh,
Joking.
Decimus, be quiet. Del,
So,
do it.
are these your friends?
I mean, we have the same boss, so like coworkers. But I don't
Kinda.
think I officially know you guys. I'm Delaire Visanti. I worked for the Silver Thread Troop, but something came up.
My name is Aldrada Gendring.
Someone
And I
write that
am-
down. I don't have my notes on
I don't
this
know how to
computer.
spell that.
Aldreda.
Ginseng.
Gendring.
Ginseng.
Jendring.
Yeah, I just guessed and got close enough.
Yeah, you're good.
Do I know that name?
You don't.
Okay. Could I see some proof that you're actually an agent of Jinx and not some sort of like imposter?
She pulls out a small tool similar to the size of the staff you had found, or the baton you had found. And you can see on both sides the jester's smile, the jester's frown.
Oh yeah, I found one of those. Is this mine now, or did I have to give this back?
She smiles and nods.
That was a
Either or
two-option question. I don't.
That is yours.
Okay.
It'll get you in
Thank you.
places that the Jinx wants you to get into.
Why is mine bigger than yours?
Okay.
Can I adjust it? Like,
She hands it. He literally just goes. Shh.
whoa, can I do it the other way? And I'll like pull it open. Does it extend again?
It doesn't. It locks.
Ah, damn it. I was going to use it as a bopping stick.
You
It's a
shouldn't.
Decimus Be Good stick.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean?
I mean, we just roll up on these people in their own home, and the only thing I can think of is just say that we're strippers, you know?
Oh, I think that she probably assumed that you thought she was a stripper, which is why she got offended.
No, I said who ordered the striptease.
She
Who in
takes
this
her.
call understood that is what that meant? And who thought that he meant that she should strip? Because I'm on that one. That's what I got. But
No, you see some like sculpted hulking man come in like tight clothing, you know.
you're already almost naked. I didn't assume that you would get more naked. But that does make me feel better about like how you've behaved in this situation. So I'm grateful to hear
You see
that.
a tan face now. These beautiful ruby or purple gem eyes, long brown hair, pointed ears. We were told that some mischief had been walking this way, and we thought we would stop in and see what's going on.
Yeah. If we ever come back here, is there like a code word or something I can give those guys out there? Because I just like went super hardcore and just lied a lot.
Jinx would prefer for this to be
All right.
known, but I can show you where probably should have looked.
I appreciate that. I told Jinx a joke and he seemed pretty psyched about it. So I told him the small, medium, and large joke they taught us that one in school, so I'm sure you know it. But
She raises
yes.
an eyebrow.
So I found this, and I'll hand her the letter.
You, for a moment there, she unrolls the letter. You see her eyes kind of widen. She hands it over to the other figure to the right of her. He pulls it. This is troublesome to be the lightest
Yeah.
of a situation. Where did you discover this plot?
A house that my friend blew up.
Listen,
You
I
carry-
set it on fire.
You carry a very mischievous group with you, it seems.
Oh yeah. Truly, I've been blessed by Jinx. We've released so many demons on accident. It's
Well,
big mischief.
I have done nothing wrong.
The chart begs to differ. Terrence has got one check, but you've got 8 arrows.
The arrows are fake news.
Kind of funny though, because when he does the chart, it's literally this ethereal chart just kind of appears next to him, and he's like,
Yeah, my name's on it, but it's crossed out.
I just burned shit.
Yeah. We didn't mean to, but it happened. I sent a report to the home office though, so it's probably fine now. But I also found a couple of other scrolls. With that one, I just kind of, I don't know, I just kind of dug at it with my knife a little bit, and it just kind of popped off. But I think I remember from training that not only should that have worked, but it's not really supposed to be physically possible for that to work. So I figured that I would hand these over to maybe somebody who knew how to deal with this a little bit more.
"Can I see those?"
Yeah. And I'll hand them
off
over.
to the left, and you could see a woman's hand kind of come out of a billowed dress, sleeves, and this olive colored skin as she moves her hands around it. You see it kind of shimmer, and then just all of the runes kind of burn up around it. And she goes and she looks and she says, "Huh." She does it again. The assault between Zyranthia and the forest. This would cause other chaos in the east. Not to mention, if these 3 places were compromised, it would lead a perfect connection to Maruzdaran.
That seems bad.
Seems very bad.
Well, my associate Sayer is supposed to be gathering some people here in the next couple days so that we can kind of discuss what needs to be done and where to proceed from there. So if it would be okay, my companions and I would enjoy a place to stay in relative safety and wait until that time arrives. Also, there's a huge ass room full of skeletons over there.
Yeah, it's one of the remnants of this world, far before Zyranthia. Whatever bled into and corrupted this area. The undead here still stir.
I mean, should we go kill him?
You're welcome to try.
How many?
I mean,
were in
if
there?
they're that, I don't know. How many were in there, Karis?
I counted, 3 before I closed the door.
More than 2, less
So
than a
at
million.
least 3.
Yeah.
There seems to be a lingering presence around here.
Okay, so probably just leave it alone.
Sadly enough,
From the woe.
the areas around it seem to be dealing with it on a smaller scale.
Okay. Can we put a lock on that thing or something though? Or like a sign?
I mean, you're welcome to do not enter and see what traveler decides to scurry down here and open it anyways, but
Holy shit! It nearly killed
Enter
us.
not.
we've learned just to not disturb the dead. The dead don't bother us.
Yeah.
So-
thank God they don't know how to use doorknobs.
Are you saying that just random individuals end up in here? I thought this was a private place.
I don't believe anybody knows this is here, but to say that people don't stumble in areas that we didn't even know existed.
Well, it looked like you needed to be able to see specific things that only certain people can see to get here.
And yet you made it.
Oh yeah, because we have that guy over there that can see these specific things.
I told a funny joke.
I'm sure Jinx laughed.
Yeah. Well, he really smiled, but I'm not sure that statue had lungs.
Not sure it was a statue.
Ah, that's cool. I don't know. I mean, it would be a funny joke if these nerds were worshiping this statue for 1,000 years, and it was just Jinx chilling. He's just standing there perfectly still. After 2,000 years, he's gonna go, ah, gotcha. I do like that. It's a long con to be sure. Yeah.
Well, seems you'll have a bit of a journey ahead of you. Heading towards Dragon's Cross is not going to be an easy feat.
Oh wait, I thought we were supposed to be here in 2 days. We're supposed to be in Dragon's Cross.
No, you were supposed to arrive here in 2 days. We were supposed to meet your companion here. We were around the edges when we heard the commotion from the guards, and figured somebody was here a little early. So we thought we would slide down here and find out what's going on.
Yeah, we.
Del, what about the horses?
Oh yeah, we have horses out on the road.
We left our mounts out there.
They're probably gone.
Yeah.
Those guards probably took them.
I
Yeah.
named mine Coco.
We'll
Seems
steal
you-
them back. It's fine.
I was like, seems to be you'll have to get your horses back.
Yeah, we'll steal them back. It's fine. Those guys are just a bunch of nerds. It'll be okay.
Did someone say it's golf time?
No go.
Okay.
Hammer time.
I mean, I don't mind teeing off once in a while, if you know what
I
I'm saying.
Sure. We exit here as quietly and as unnoticed as possible. It's what has allowed us to use this as a meeting grounds for quite a while.
But do we get our horses back?
If you can quietly and
Deal then.
knowingly take them back, then sure.
I can do
If
that.
not- If not, I bid you probably head to Bebenshire and buy new horses.
If we try to steal those horses, he's definitely going to smash somebody's head in.
Well, I mean, it's not stealing if it's our horses, right?
Well, yeah, but are you saying there's any way we get into any kind of altercation and you don't just smash somebody's head in?
Well, yeah, there's ways of not getting in the altercation.
Well, yeah, that's true. Traditionally, you and Karis don't.
Again.
Traditionally, you and Karis don't like when we sneak places.
I mean, if there's no one to catch us, aren't we sneaking?
Yeah, but again, they said don't kill these people.
I mean,
Oh.
so
Here's the problem. If you kill these people, Darkenhaven is aware. They bring more out this way, and then the next time we need to use this as a safe ground or a meeting area, we now have to deal with twice to 3 times the amount of people.
is there another way in here?
Of course.
So if we like leave now to go get our
Walk
horses,
over to a wall behind her, and there's a place where the frowning jester's hat, jester's mask, and she pushes in, and you can see the stonework move away and leads up to another stairwell.
So hear me out. If we go get them now,
yeah,
then we got to feed them.
right.
If we just leave them where they're at and go get them later, then they feed them.
I suggest you do it under darkness, and that way you don't have to worry about the issues.
Yeah. Yeah, the
Well-
wizards will probably be sleepy from reading all day.
I mean, I'm sleepy after reading a couple pages.
But Dragon's Cross is your immediate danger.
Okay, what do we need to do there?
Somebody is acquiring a massive amount of weaponry, magical in intent, and probably malicious. Sword Rest, there's notation of magical elements being arrived there. And Shadow Dell seems to be that some sort of tunnel is being dug between Maruz-Daran and the North Feywild Forest.
Oh yeah. We also, when we found the house where we found that note that my friend Karis blew up,
Turn it down. Different.
there was a softling there who threw a table at us and then
Chantress
vanished.
of some sort.
Yeah.
Keeping an eye out for probably would be an idea. If you have a description, we'll keep our eyes out while we're moving.
Well, she likes to throw tables. And
Wait, who's throwing tables?
Softling,
Well, the-
table.
Yeah, with like a magic.
She didn't pick it up magically. It attacked us. It came
Yeah.
alive and attacked
So
us.
it definitely didn't get thrown. It ran.
I mean, that's just semantics.
I've heard it before. I've seen things like this, but never to that
I think
magnitude.
she had red hair.
She was
Red-
short.
Red-haired softling.
Oh, yeah, she was a
She
softling, so of course she was short.
Wasn't she blue?
Blue. She's a softling, so yes.
she likes to keep things worth a lot of money in weak chests. We found that out.
And she knew Otto Foster.
She was enchanting some stuff for him.
I don't know who Otto Foster is, but it's probably not a
She
good thing that
wasn't-
you knew him.
No, not Otto Foster. It was
Well, yeah, he's dead.
Alexander Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Taking this horse by the reins, it goes right about stains. But he's in jail forever now.
What?
A random,
Not Aaron
a
Burr.
random Tourette's just kicked in, you know?
Yeah, you gotta sing the Hamilton songs.
I have not.
You need to see the Hamiltons. If you haven't, the point of this whole show is if you haven't seen Hamilton, go watch Hamilton. It's free on Disney Plus.
That's right. It's the whole thing of this whole thing.
We should get sponsored by Disney Plus and Dorlin and Orlando.
If either of them are today, and they don't.
Oh, jeez. I think my interwebs just pooped out for a second.
Uh-oh. Shit, I just mentioned that and they zapped us.
Yeah.
So,
There.
yeah, we're still here.
Yeah, we're still here, but audio is a little rough and video is also very rough. I'm pretty sure this is the hotel Wi-Fi.
It's weird. Decimus' video was fine. It's all our videos.
Yeah, right?
Well, yeah, mine's fine
Actual
because it's all
garbage.
local.
Yeah.
Damn you, Disney.
See, what it is Decimus is trying to get points for everybody to buy his leg. He just get everybody else's account.
I think we.
No, it's the hotel Wi-Fi. So like, oh my God, what is Karison's video doing? Oh my God.
This is kind of seizure.
Yeah, so my
Jinx.
Oh.
I totally
And
like can't hear anything right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Fuck you.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh,
He's laughing, so he feels he's missing out on something.
I'm trying to think of anything that might be trying to take up interwebs that would cause this, but
I'll probably throw you.
Yeah. Get
What? Just now sent. Oh, no, that's frozen. Not paying attention.
sorry.
God dang.
We might have to cut this. We can't.
Yeah,
Yeah, give
Disney
me
smoked this.
Disney does.
give me 1 second. I might just try and disconnect and reconnect from the interwebs and see if that fixes it.
All right.
Okay, guys, we're gonna disconnect just a second. We're
Yeah, so
right back.
hold
Bye-bye.
on, guys.
I can toss up a.
Hey, I think it's doing a thing now.
Ooh.
Is that a good
we
thing or
got
a bad thing, though?
Yep,
Mine is
that's a good thing. Are you guys like talking at all? I see people's videos moving just fine.
No.
Yeah, can you hear us?
Okay, yeah. And
Sound checks.
I mean, it seems like the stream is still up, so I think we're good.
Is the stream still up?
Yeah,
It's
still up.
spinning to me. Let me check.
you might just need to refresh your page if it's
Yeah,
not working
that's what
right.
I'm gonna do.
For
We're
a
dropping
minute.
viewers.
Came back.
We
I
back.
apologize, y'all.
Yeah,
We back.
sorry guys, hotel Wi-Fi is just doo-doo.
It's okay. We're gonna be okay.
Yeah, we're all right.
I had to
All right.
I had to reset the beep boops ones and zeros.
This is working from the road.
It happens. Anyway,
Okay.
so if you ever need to use this place again, this is a great hideout on this side of the continent. And of course, keep your eyes open. I'm sure you'll find other pockets of laughter hidden within all sorts of areas within the Empire.
Sure. You have a place we could sleep?
And you're welcome to stay here. I don't really know if it's going to be comfortable.
Is there a weight
Right.
room here?
We're heading south. We have some business with an agent sect from Invala.
Hey, we got a raid.
Hey,
Hey.
Wow.
welcome
Yes.
people, welcome.
Welcome.
Time.
Welcome. In this house, we do cardio, Decimus. We don't do weightlifting.
Well, I
Speak for
mean,
yourself.
Well, I mean, this
Cal
is the House of
gonna-
Jinx.
Well, there's a big table over there.
We just run around in circles.
Yeah, I
until
mean,
we
if
get
there's
dizzy.
some heavy objects, I can just use those.
Yeah.
Like I said, okay, we're heading south. You're welcome to head with us, but I believe this might be advantageous of
Just
you for
came
where
from
you're
the
heading.
south. Might want to avoid Grandthorpe.
Grandthorpe.
I mean, we were planning on.
It-
We're going to try to find a route out to the Shellbank Isles and then head south towards Zanvala, but it seems we've been landlocked for quite a bit of time. So avoiding Grandthorpe, heading towards Nevermore.
I would also suggest avoiding Tothenshire. There was a big spooky bird thing that came out of the ground. I don't know,
So what you're
man.
telling me is that both we are landlocked and sea locked.
And there's a demon bird.
Maybe go down to the Gloomport.
And also a regular demon.
Well, yeah, I think that sounds right.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're telling me is yet again
I mean,
this mischievous group that you are has blocked our way
Hang on.
to Invala.
How was it that you said it? Just don't get seen so that we don't spoil the hiding place of being alive and we can use it from now on. Isn't that what you told us about getting our horses back? Just don't get caught.
well,
Yes.
so
Well, I'm sure
you
that
can
will be less of an issue.
go
Go
through
around.
these places, just don't go in the town, just like go around it maybe. You should be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, I may have threatened to murder everybody there if they ever did anything bad again.
I mean, I think I saw one of them poop their pants. So
Yeah, I hit one guy in the head with a saddle.
well, that guy got hung, didn't he?
Don't know. Maybe he already was.
I know.
Well, he got put on the
Looked it out of
gallows.
there.
I don't know if he
Yeah,
got
okay.
hung. He got his head chopped off. I don't know. Justice
He
was
actually
served.
just got shackled. He wasn't put in the gallows. He was just cuffed.
Oh, okay. Well, he went to
Maybe
jail.
they took him away. I don't know.
He's dead.
That was only
to
like
me.
4 hours ago.
Yeah.
It's half a day ago at this point. Like, what is?
Yeah. Look, we got busy schedules. We keep stuff like clicking on through.
Yes, it sounds that way. Well, the three of us will head out then.
Okay. Well,
I suggest you take a small rest here and head out under darkness.
Yeah.
Probably a better option for the four of you.
wait, we're supposed to wait here though, right?
I suggest at least waiting here until it gets dark and then heading
Oh,
out.
the video
I
dropped.
will-
So,
But no, we're supposed to meet
whoa.
Sayer in a couple days.
You say
Or do we
this
just go?
person, but I've not heard of them, nor do I know if they're humming this direction.
Okay. Well, I guess. Well, Sayer told me to be here, so we'll talk about it later. We'll see you guys later. The only thing before you go is like our supplies are pretty depleted, and we left in kind of a hurry. So if you have like anything at all that would help us out, we would appreciate it.
The agent in the purple mask kind of leans over, grabs what seems to be just berries and nuts, places them on the ground, starts enchanting some sort of incantation, and you watch as they start to enlarge and grow, and pretty much he produces a small feast for you.
Oh, thank you.
It's not a lot, but we will hopefully it'll hopefully help.
Yeah, anything helps. We appreciate it.
well, last chance on that dance.
Persuasion.
She leans in close to you and she goes, "Do you really have to deal with this man?"
When she does, I lean back and go, "Oh yeah, baby." And, I can do it, and then I'll smile.
Oh no.
I just kind of give her this weird little smile and then back away.
She steps back. She places her mask back on. She gives you all a nod. And you watch as the one in with the purple swirling mask kind of snap their fingers, and you hear bells, and 1 chime, 2 chimes, 3 chimes. I need you all to roll charisma saving throws, please.
God
Oh,
dang. Every time.
curse their inevitable betrayal.
Charisma save?
Yes.
I mean, it doesn't matter to me, but, you know.
Check for advantages.
Yep.
Decimus got advantage.
Oh no.
I have one.
James
still.
got advantage.
Oh, yeah. 21, boy.
Oh yeah. Sure.
Let's see.
It's been a good night for
Oh.
Decimus. Not gonna lie.
Dude, it's been a night for advantages, man.
Yeah. Those may have to go
Golly.
up in price a little bit.
They might have to if we keep throwing
Holy
them
moly, Paris!
Yeah, so I'm thinking
What can I say?
we'll raise the price just a little bit and then cap it to like maybe 15 or 30 minutes.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, because we can set how many can be redeemed within a certain amount of time.
Okay. So we have our charisma saving throws.
Yep,
Mhm.
and
Are we still awake?
I'm good.
Donut getting that last one in there.
Thanks, Donut.
Oh, he's giving everyone one more. Unfortunately, Donut, they don't carry over between games.
Yep, they're per
You-
session.
You take a moment, and as the 3rd bell chimes, Essifer's eyes kind of just roll into the back of her head, and she collapses. And the 3 of you are just standing there,
Awkwardly looking at him.
awkwardly looking at it. He says, "Well,
Why? Why did you do that?
really, we were just trying to put you to sleep so you wouldn't see us leave, but
Oh. I mean, I can
turned-
face
asked
the
us to,
wall
like-
if that makes you feel better.
Yeah, we could just
Just
turn around.
out of the room.
I hate to
Turn
say
around.
goodbye, but I like to
Turn
see
around.
you leave.
As we turn around, I stand next to the other two and go, Moon 'em when we turn around. Do it. And then as I turn around,
Honestly,
I'll moon 'em.
totally would.
Sure, yeah. I mean,
It's
I
I've got no
vicious.
reason
said I
not
was
to.
so glad I was unconscious for this.
so as the 3 of them turn around and starts to drop trowel, you hear the shuffling of feet up the stairs.
You made this awkward.
You have the word echo up the stairwell. You're now standing there in the middle of this small room. S first collapsed on the floor. The rest of you pulling your pants back up.
That was good. That was good shit, guys.
Get it?
Sure, sure. So, what are we doing? You still haven't really told us what's going on.
I think
that-
we're waiting a couple days, but I'm gonna go lift some weights.
It was cryptic at best because Sayer said that we should meet him in a couple days, but she wanted us to go to Dragon Cross. So what do you guys think?
Wait, did she just straight up say that you guys need to go to Dragon Cross?
She did.
Yeah.
When was this?
It was like, do you remember the part where she opened her mouth?
3 minutes ago.
All I
Between
heard,
one of the times she opened her mouth and one of the times she closed her mouth.
all I heard was she said something about a trip to Dragon Cross. Not that we have to go
Yeah.
right now.
Before that, she said your most immediate threat is in Dragon's Cross. And then she
Yeah.
said that she didn't know who Sayer was or if they were planning on coming. And then she just kind of like made as if her either die or go to sleep.
She's sleeping. You can tell. You can see her breathing.
Yeah. Thank you for the cheer. Oh,
Oh, dang.
all the cheers. Thank you so much.
Whoa.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my goodness,
Mm.
no.
Thank you. Oh,
Oh,
hey.
crap. We need to not forget to do the giveaway. Guys, hang around. Don't
Yes.
leave before we do the giveaway.
Correct.
But so Sayer wants us to wait here while he gathers some people. But Weird Lady told us to go ahead and go to Dragon's Cross. So it's kind of up to us what we want to do.
So she said
You know,
something
we
about
might wanna-
someone gathering weapons and digging a
Yes.
tunnel or something. What's going on?
So there were 3 instances. In Dragon's Cross, they were gathering weapons. In a different town, whose name I'll probably remember at some point, they were gathering magical.
Drugan?
Yes, they were gathering magical forces. And in a third town, they were digging a tunnel.
So in Dragon's Cross, they were gathering weapons.
Yes.
In Sword's Rest, they were gathering. There was a meeting of 3 different clans of Drow heading that direction.
Mhm.
In the third one, there is a tunnel being dug from Maruz Duran to the northern Feywild.
Correct.
Weird Forest.
Well, I feel like we can't do all that and be back here in a day and a half.
No, absolutely not. You're right.
You can leave Sawyer a note.
Yeah. So, I mean,
But
you guys
if we
seem to
give
be.
it like half a day or something, we can sneak down and get our horses.
I mean, we could go tonight, yeah, and get the horses.
Do you want to, at this point, tell them what that symbol meant, Del?
What symbol?
The symbol on the piece of paper?
And it's been on all 3 pages, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I should probably tell you guys before we head out on this because it wouldn't be fair for you not to know what we're dealing with. The symbol that made me so upset is the symbol for the god of assassins. They work in antithesis to everything that me and my kind and family work for. And they could potentially bring about some really nasty stuff that we need to deal with.
Did I miss something?
No,
You did.
my thing's going wonky.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry, Pixel.
Yeah. So I'm not sure why that got timed out, but it's no big deal. Hang on, Pixel. We'll get it sorted. Pixel got timed out for some reason. I'm not sure why. It got timed out for like 10 minutes.
I was just trying to refresh.
It's okay. But
Now I have nothing.
so that's what we're dealing with, and whatever you guys think we should do with that information, we can deal with that.
Well, doesn't sound like time's really on our side. Do we want to wait around for 2 more days?
I mean, isn't there a way that you can just send a message to Sayer and tell him to meet us somewhere else? Don't you have some special way to get a message?
Leave him a message here.
Sure, I can do that. That seems completely reasonable to me.
I mean, I like this watchtower seems cool and all, but no one likes us here, and it's a bunch of nerds.
It is a bunch of nerds, and I do like whomping nerds, but
I mean,
You
I
know.
don't care to womp nerds unless they try and hurt me. So
yeah, not these nerds. Yeah, these ones are okay. There's some good nerds, but we will we'll take care of it, and I'll leave him a note. I'll write up a note, and agents can't, kind of explaining to Sayer that we've decided that this is too urgent to wait, and that we're headed to Dragon's Cross, and we'll do our best to send him a message with our results.
Okay. So you're writing that on a piece of paper and leaving it in here?
I will leave it in the hub room where all of the tapestries were.
Okay.
Also, total side note, Del. You keep using this big word. I have no idea what it means.
What word?
What? Antithesis? I don't know.
What?
You said something about the god of assassins, antithesis, my people,
Assassins.
something.
Antithesis.
Yeah,
It means
that's the one.
Arch nemesis.
The opposite of.
The opposite
Everything
of what?
Of what we do, the Jinx does. Okay, so think of us as Jinx, right?
So you
Look-
trick
look.
people. They kill
Yes.
people. That
Yes.
doesn't seem like very opposite.
It is because like we both do shenanigans with like poisons and stuff, right?
Yeah, that
But-
seems pretty parallel to me.
Our shenanigans are like good shenanigans where you like see cool colors and like Jester laughs and like we try to keep everybody from dying by killing a few people.
Don't
And
they
do
kill
bad
people and then
shenanigans.
laugh? I mean,
No, they just do bad shenanigans and then they like kill people with poisons and then they just kind of like sit in their rooms in the dark and like, oh, I'm so
But they-
dark and edgy, and then they try to like hurt other people by doing it.
and so they don't laugh.
They don't laugh.
I laugh.
They like they sing like Linkin Park songs after they do their killings, whereas like we listen to like the Benny Hill music.
Is that
when
like
we-
is that like L'_NK?
yes,
IN
you've heard of them,
Park.
I'm sure. Yes,
I
and
think
then
I think I heard someone talking about it when I was locked up a while back.
yeah.
I think
And
I
then
heard
when
one of
we-
the guards talking about that group.
And when we have to do the murders, we like play like in the background. So like, it's a different vibe, you know.
Okay.
And like they're pretty pro
Oh my God.
like killing like good people and stuff, and we're pretty like anti that.
Yeah, I'm very pro killing people that try and hurt me. So I don't
Yeah,
know if that's
yeah.
a bad thing, but I feel like it's good.
No, that's fine because that's self-preservation. But like you wouldn't just go kill a dude like because, right?
I mean, yeah, no, I haven't planned on turning people's heads into watermelons that got squished at any point in time in the past couple of weeks. It just kind of happened.
Yeah, I was about to say you did though. But yes,
I just said
agree.
that
You
I didn't
wanna
plan.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you
I-
wanted to do it, but you didn't want to.
I thought that he was just going to go night-night. He went night-night
Yeah.
for good.
Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, forever. Yeah, that guy's. He's pretty much done. Like, I don't think like Humpty Dumpty and all the King's Horsemen as all the King's Men could like put that thing back together. But
Everyone
Yeah.
give me a perception check, please.
yeah, while we discuss morality, attempt to explain morality to like
Oh, God.
Oh no.
perception.
Yes.
Oh,
we all
no.
have advantage.
Yeah,
Do
we all
we?
have advantage. Yeah.
Oh,
Don't
well,
I
get
let me
advantage?
roll
Don't I-
again, then.
That's not better.
That's not better. Not at all. I'll take my 7, thank you.
It's better.
But it didn't say advantage on it.
I'll take
one
my
of you.
I'll take my 7.
Essifer had advantage. Del had advantage. Decimus had a 7. Karis had a 13. Between the four of you, you start to hear the rumbling of the door to the right of you again, or the left of you again, starting to shiver and quake. You can see pieces of the
You mean this skeleton door?
Yeah. As you are all
Crap.
badgering about the morality in this tub room as you're writing this note, you can hear immediately.
Am I awake?
I don't know. Did they? I don't think they woke you up. So no, you're still sleeping.
Yeah, no, we
I
don't.
think it lasts
Well,
for
no,
a minute,
it,
doesn't it?
yeah, it wears off.
And she gets saves too, I think, right? Does she not get saves? How does that work?
I don't think.
That was a spell I could have taken, but I decided not
Yeah,
to.
the spell is sleep, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the spell is sleep. You don't get a save, but somebody has to use their action to slap or shake somebody awake.
Or it
You
lasts
were
like
gonna
what,
say,
10
or
minutes?
spit on.
It lasts only a minute. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you woke back up. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
She came in like halfway through explaining the word antithesis.
Yeah,
Okay, as long as I got to miss the mooning, I'm good.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You're still asleep for the minute.
Yep, no rock butt cheeks for you
I
this
like to
time
think
around.
I like to think that she woke up when Decimus, Karis, and I were buttoning our pants back together and saying that was good shit, bro. I like to think that's when she woke up.
Oh
I don't
god.
think-
So as the
I don't
as the
want to
rattling of
know.
the door and all the sounds continue to disturb the undead that hide behind that door, you start to see. You hear this clink, 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 as it
From the door?
seems to be a nail has loosened itself from a hinge.
I think one
On
of
the
them may
door.
have pooped themselves.
No, I think that was them pushing the nail out of the door. It was a good guess, though.
Are you sure? I feel
Yeah.
like
They're skeletons.
yeah, they
Why don't
they
we
were
start-
passing kidney stone. That's what they're called, right?
Yeah. So why don't we
Clink,
push some
clink, clink.
heavy stuff in front of that door real quick? Like,
Yeah.
just real quick. A bunch of heavy
Sure.
stuff.
Do some
Decimus, you're in charge of heavy
weightlifting.
stuff.
Push that table in front of the door.
Well, I mean,
Push the table.
putting things in front of the door isn't going to do anything because the door opens towards them.
If you put something tall up, then they can't get out still.
Turn
or
it
they'll
up
have
on
to.
its side.
I mean, couldn't we just like smack them one by one as they come in?
So, in theory, yes, but Karis did say that he thinks that there are probably 3-ish, but there could be anywhere between 2 and 1 million back there.
True.
Eventually, even your arms will get tired.
Yeah. I understand that at the hot gates numbers count for nothing, but like that's nonsense and they do count for stuff. So
Inconceivable.
yeah. So
Keep using that word.
yeah. I think that Karis, how are your feelings? You're a cleric. What do you think we should do about this swarm of undead?
I mean, fuck 'em.
Sure. All right, so I think that's 2 votes for fuck 'em, and
I mean, they do have holes.
no, no.
Yeah, they do.
No.
They do.
All right, so Essie, it looks like we're fighting these things.
All right.
So I guess like get ready and stuff. Can I take the first turn in front of the door and then step to the side when things get hairy?
You can try, yeah.
Yeah, I want to step in front of the door first and have like Decimus stand right behind me.
Okay.
I mean, I can stand like right next to
Oh, I
him,
hope
so
he
I
doesn't
can just
throw
like.
anything.
Bah.
Oh yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Yeah, that's good.
You know, bap right over his head.
They're
All
gonna
with the
play-
wonders.
No, I'm gonna stand like right in the doorway.
Yeah,
And I'm
so
like, you guys-
so he's
you
in the
guys ready?
doorway. I'm to his left or right, and then whenever anything comes out, just bloop.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Karis, you got your book?
Yep.
I just got my hammer. Just
Esper,
ready.
you're gonna put out some lights and throw some fire.
They're skeletons. It doesn't matter if we throw out lights.
All right,
But yes,
good.
I'm going to throw some fire. I'm going to throw some acid.
All right, I'll push open the door.
Okay, so as you push open the door, you immediately see these purplish eyes kind of peer out of the fog, and you notice that these are not skeletons. These are the same strange creatures that you saw in the dream when you first dealt with the rambling treehouse in your visions.
The woeful
These are
walkers.
the woeful walkers, as they start to moan and groan. You see them rising from catacombs within, each pouring out of this heavy, thick, corrupt energy surrounding each of them. And as they start to approach the now open door, the lights kind of gleaming in on them, that's where we'll pick up next week.
Quick, cast
So-
calm emotions.
Yeah, okay.
And I
Thank you all
believe you'll
again for
actually.
coming. Please, if you are interested, we're going to roll now for our
Oh yeah.
our giveaway. So
Giveaway.
that is thankful to the Fabled Flame, one of our wonderful sponsors, to give away a nice, awesome candle. So
Scented it this month.
it is scented, but if we need to unscent it, she said she's willing to do that. So, why do you have a pen on your screen?
Don't worry about what I'm doing, James.
Yeah.
So if somebody wants to roll, so we can see who our winner is.
Who's rolling what?
Oh, yeah, we were not prepared for that. We knew it was coming, but
How does someone roll?
I don't remember what the command is.
Oh my goodness, you all are failing.
What is it?
oh my god!
Exclamation mark winner or something like that?
How do raffle?
Where's Corey when I need him? Corey, are you still here?
Yeah, what was it?
I don't think he is.
I can do this. I can do this.
I remember what it is on Discord.
Oh, it's a Nightbot command, isn't it?
It is a Nightbot command.
Yeah, what is it? Like
Okay.
exclamation mark
It's on a
winner?
Nightbot.
See?
Nightbot. I'm going to the Nightbot. Nightbot commands.
Hey, there it is. The winner is I got that snow.
I got
I got
snow.
it.
Yes.
Woo!
Look at that. I got
Hype.
that snow.
If
See?
you would please send our wonderful giveaway rep, Nvidia, a message with your name and address. We will get that out to you. We will get that to our sponsor, and they will ship that out to you, hopefully within the next week or so.
Also, go get that Dell t-shirt.
Yeah, go get that Dell T-shirt.
Oh, Thank you.
Thank you for the little bitties. We appreciate it.
Bitty.
Every little bitties counts.
Every little bitty counts. Oh, we got the hype train going too. Hey, yo.
Hype.
Hype.
Y'all are a blast. We had such a good time. We're going to continue this story next week when we find out what our players are going to do when they deal with these willful walkers deep within the catacombs of an Intelsa crypt. Also, check out all the wonderful swag that we have got. You can get one of myself, all these wonderful players, our stream, and our adventure. So have a good one, and until
Hang on, James.
Okay.
Get ready to cut the stream, Decimus. Hey, James, do you know what noise a woeful walker makes?
I don't know what noise a willful walker makes.
Whoa. Whoa.
Good night, all.
Good night, guys.
Wow.
Wow.
And thumbs up.